Hi, I'm Tim, and welcome to WatchYouWant.com. Thanks for logging on. With all due respect to the newly announced Apple Watch, the original hip rectangle for the wrist, the Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso continues to go strong and remains an icon 80 years after its introduction. The original reversible watch, the JLC Reverso, is more than just an icon. It's a statement of good taste in any age, and an enduring heirloom quality wristwatch, keepsake, conversation piece, and general article of fascination. This example, the Reverso Date, is also a modern classic. Caliber 836, it incorporates complication and an appealing dial with an engravable case back. We'll get into what that means in a moment, but let's talk about the Reverso in general. Now, the Reverso was designed in 1931 for British polo players in India. Officers in the British Army who were playing in India, they loved their polo and they played hard. Believe it or not, that was the original contact sport. But they needed a watch that could play just as hard. And back before the sapphire crystal era, glass crystal watches were getting smashed on a regular basis. So they challenged European watch manufacturers to develop something that could withstand a hard knock. And the Reverso was Jaeger's answer. At the time, the company was doing business as LeCoultre, and it took a small consortium of their Swiss subcontractors to put together this case. With over 30 parts, it's one of the most complicated cases in watchmaking, but it's as appealing and intriguing today as it was in 1931. Beautiful and beguiling at the same time, the rotating case is an icon in its own right. Not just a JLC trademark, but one of the most beloved and entertaining symbols in all of high horology. Now let's get into what this watch, the Reverso Date, specifically offers. This model was designed around the turn of the millennium, 2000, as one of the first complicated Reversos. So whereas most of the watches built in the Reverso line since 31 had been time-only watches, sometimes with a small second, this one incorporates both a day and a date function. It's a radial date along with small seconds. So you have quite a bit of functionality, and this is an everyday complication that's welcome at any occasion, always useful as an easy reference. You'll find that if it weren't there, you'd miss it. Now, the thing to look for with Reversos is, have they been engraved? Now, if they don't have a second dial, and some of them do have a second dial if they're complicated versions, they don't have that second dial. You want to see that the case back is polished, smooth, that it's never been engraved. So if you do want to engrave it, that real estate is there. And if you don't want to engrave it, the value and integrity of the original gold case is not compromised. This is an 18-karat rose gold case, beautifully presented, presents as new, and I'm going to show you something else you want to see with Reversos. You want to see the perlage, you want to see the engine turning inside the case chassis. Not only is the engine turning, the perlage, very crisp, very clear, but you can see the assay marks, you can see the Jaeger-LeCoultre marquee, you can see the original guild marks from the case makers in there, all very crisp, very clear, very deep, undiminished. And on the case back, furthermore, you can see Reverso, you can see the reference number, you can see the JLC logo, very clear, very deep. Again, not only has this watch not been engraved, but this watch hasn't been polished to, the quintessence of dust like so many older gold watches have. This is a very much an intact 18-karat gold JLC Reverso Date, exactly as you would have received it in an authorized dealer's showroom in 2000. Now, it features a corresponding 18-karat gold deployant buckle and an original JLC alligator skin strap, very supple but very durable at the same time, very attractive, and classically suited to this 1931 style Reverso watch. It is a little bigger than the originals, and that's the nice thing about this case size. What you're looking at is what's called the 270 case, or the Grand Tie. This case size, which is 42 millimeters from lug to lug, wears very well on all wrists. It's classical on a large man's wrist, a very traditional Art Deco, high fashion type of style. On a more delicate wrist, smaller, it wears as a casual everyday watch. Even a lady could wear this watch. At 42 millimeters, that's now considered a style and a size that would be fashionable on a woman. So there's a lot of versatility in this watch, whether you're buying it for yourself or as a gift. And even more than that, the great thing about this watch is that it's timeless. Now, I understand the appeal of the Apple Watch. It's cool. It's a gadget. It's the newest thing. But there's cool and then there's timeless. And with a look that transcends passing fads and heirloom quality to match, the JLC Reverso Date offers the ultimate app, lasting value. And that, at WatchYouWant.com, is what we consider a smartwatch to be. In outstanding condition, this Jaeger Reverso Date is available through watchyouwant.com with the original factory presentation box in outstanding condition. Please give us a call or log on to our website, www.watchyouwant.com, and browse our selection of high-quality pre-owned watches. You just may find the watch you want.